doing today?
I thought it would be great to have a get to know the host day. And so why don't we play some question cards, which you brought. So
Yes.
What are these?
Okay, so I'm sure y'all have heard of this. It's called We're Not Really Strangers. And I thought it would be a really great way to kind of help the audience and you listeners get to know us a little bit better. And help us get to know each other.
Yes.
So that is so fun. I'm excited. Okay, so just to briefly explain how we're doing this, we're not going to follow the rules that the creators have provided. We're going to do this our way. So it's fun. Okay, so there are 3 levels. They're going to be, there's level 1, 2, and 3. Level 1 is obviously a little bit more superficial, and then 3 is when we get into the juicy,
the nitty gritty. Yes.
Okay, so each of us will have a dig deeper card where each of us can use only one. So we gotta really like, pick wisely when we're gonna use this. And so if we're feeling like someone is like holding back, we can like use this card. I want to hear more.
Okay, so this is like the secret card.
Yes,
okay, the secret sauce.
Yes,
okay,
yes.
Perfect. Okay, rock, paper, scissors?
Sure. Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Wait, do this. Rock, paper, scissors,
shoot. Okay.
Yes, okay.
I always do Korean stuff where it's like 하이바이보. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh my goodness, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, you go first. Okay.
All right, let's start easy. Do I seem like someone who would get a name tattooed on myself? Why or why not?
Your name on yourself?
Get a name.
Get a name?
A name. Yeah.
Ooh, that's kind of tricky.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I do think that you'll get a tattoo.
Yeah.
But not a name.
Yeah.
I feel like it might be something meaningful, something a little cutesy, something like dainty.
Yeah.
Like maybe I could see like a cross.
Yeah.
Like a small one.
Yeah.
On like your finger or your arm. But I don't think a name because that's a little too risky.
Yeah.
You know?
But not even that, like.
Or like a verse.
I would do a verse. I would probably do a sleeve of verses. No, I'm just kidding.
I love it.
I'm trying to get to a point where I don't know how I feel about tattooing myself again because I have so many tattoos.
Oh,
and
you do?
yes.
Okay.
And then, because I've been getting tattoos since literally I turned 18 and I could without my parents' consent. I actually think I got a tattoo when I was like 17 somehow. And then it was like my mission to get a tattoo every year.
Oh, okay.
But then now having my walks with Christ and then reading the Bible and trying to really like keep my body holy and like it's not my body, it's his body, it's a temple type of situation.
Yeah.
That I'm trying to think like, because I do love tattoos and a part of me is like, do I give that up? Because I have given up a lot in my life, right? And it's not a problem to give it up. I'm trying to navigate where God stands with tattoos because I know he did say not to tattoo your body. It's like in scripture, but then it's also like that was in the Old Testament.
Sure.
But at the same time, God doesn't change. All of his words, he's the same
throughout different generations.
Exactly. From Genesis to Revelation, like he's very repetitive. So I don't think he's gonna all of a sudden be like, yeah, you're okay to tattoo your body, you know?
Sure. I could see people arguing that like tattoos is
it's a huge
form of expression, you know, it's an art and things like that. I think it depends on what your values are, right?
Because the other thing is, I feel like people were getting tattoos back then when God said that for the idols. Like the idol worshiping was part of tattooing. Yeah. Right? And they also have that in, if you go to Buddhist monk temple, they will tattoo you with like a spirit coming in. Like it's like this whole ritual thing. So in that aspect, absolutely not. Yeah. But I think the way that we've turned tattooing in is a little bit different. But then it's also like, who are we to recreate God's words? Like people trying to change the 10 Commandments.
Okay, so you're still figuring out.
I'm still figuring it out.
Okay.
But I do have tattoos. I do love tattoos. But a name?
Not a name.
I've always been against names.
We got deep real
fast.
And that
Ooh.
Why
Ooh.
or why not?
It's hard to say because I only know you with Gerald.
Right, and he's my husband.
Yeah. I don't know how you were before. And
No, my personality.
Oh. Yes. Not okay, not.
You probably see my face.
Your face is like. Okay, no. No. I think that, okay, maybe falling in love is it's too hard. But like, I feel like you are a very open person where like any person that you meet, you're very embracing. You know what I'm saying? You do have like a motherly, like nurturing, like making sure that like people feel like if they're new to the group or something, like I feel like you have a way of making them feel welcomed and like not isolated, you know, which is a really special quality because a lot of people would just kind of ignore and like stick with their comfortable group, but like I feel like you're very embracing in that way. So yes, in that aspect, but like deep falling in love with somebody, no. Yeah, I think that you keep your friends close. You have like your close groups, and then but you're just a loving person, if that makes sense.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
That's very sweet. I think I would definitely attribute that to like growing up in the church. It's like I grew up as a Seventh-day Adventist.
Yeah.
Like I got like dedicated when I was a kid, when I was a baby, and I just like spent a lot of time with the youth. I can just like I still have memories of being a youth leader in my church and having like someone new come in. So I feel like I would definitely credit that to that experience.
It's like an ingrained in you.
Yes. And I don't know if you can relate to that, like growing up in the church and just having like leadership responsibilities or positions, and it definitely doesn't like come naturally, but and it definitely gets built over time. But falling in love easily, no. I definitely think I'm a very skeptical person, but I think I tend to like someone, well, and this is outside like romantically as well, like even like friends, or like I think I definitely like someone like with time. Like the more time I spend with this person, the more I find like things that we have in common, or things that or values we can add into each other's life. And I think that's kind of like how I am with God, with my relationship with God too. I think like the more time I spend with God and the more time he reveals himself to me, or the more time that I can learn from him and things like that, I think that deepens my relationship with him.
Absolutely.
I don't know if you can relate to that.
Absolutely. I think, but it's a relationship, right?
Right.
And a relationship takes give and take, and it takes time to build. And the more that you see that person, the more that you talk to that person, the closer you get, inevitably, right?
Right.
That's the thing with God. It's like, I'm very guilty of this, where I devote myself to him, like hardcore. I go really deep, right?
Ooh, yeah.
And then we get to like a comfy level.
Right.
And then I'll ease the pedal because I get a bit comfy, right?
Right.
And then all of a sudden, I don't feel him anymore. But it's because I haven't put my time in. He's always there, right? Yeah. But it's like I stop committing as much time. So of course, I'm going to feel a distant from him. You know, then I start freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, I'm sorry, God, I'm back. You know? Right. But like, I think you definitely have to devote your time to build that relationship with God. It's not just handed to you, you know? You have to build it. But I did want to ask, how long did it take you to fall in love with Gerald?
Oh my goodness, way to put me on the spot, you guys.
Am I gonna use this notes?
I think kind of like what I've mentioned, I think it's like, it took time. I think I definitely like took interest in him, like in the beginning, and just like knowing him, like he did kind of like 8 months of missions in my hometown before we actually met. So he actually met my family and my friends first before he met me. So our story is kind of interesting. Maybe we could have him as a guest on this podcast.
I would love that. I'm so interested because I've never heard your story. Like really, you guys, like how you met and like who hit on who first, who talked to who first, who chased who, and like
No, it was definitely an interesting story. I I've never heard a story like mine ever.
We're gonna have an episode. Stay tuned.
There you go. But no, it definitely took time. Saw his qualities and just how the way he does ministry.
Yeah.
You know, the way he spent time with God. That was definitely
huge, right?
Class for me.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do 2 more.
Yes.
Level 1 cards, and then we can dig deeper.
Ah, interesting. What's the first thing you noticed about me?
Oh my goodness. I still remember the day that we met.
Yeah.
You came over to my place for small groups. That's something that our church did. And I highly recommend that you get plugged into a small group. It's such a great way to get to know each other outside of the church setting and get to have like discussions and conversations that we would otherwise not have at church.
Yeah.
But
Community is very important.
Yes.
Yeah, community is very important.
I still remember, I think you spoke to my husband Gerald first.
Yes.
And you came over to my place. So personable, like so friendly.
Aww.
I remember you made a comment about just me being like a small business owner and you as well.
Oh yeah.
And you're like, oh my gosh, it's hard. And I'm like, girl, it's hard. It's so hard.
I think that's
out
why
there.
we connected.
That's how we connected.
Yeah, like right away.
Yes, yes.
Solopreneurs. That's what I was saying. I was like, you're a solopreneur.
Yes. But yeah, I mean, so friendly, so easy to connect with. I think like you have definitely such a, I don't know, like you have such a vibe where like people can just be like so comfortable around you.
Nice.
So
I love that. Thank you.
Yeah.
I love these cards. It's like
know.
like a boost, like
Right.
a confidence boost.
Honestly. But I feel like sometimes we need to know things,
Yeah.
you know, like that
Yeah.
you know, can make us feel a little bit more human.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna switch this question a little bit.
Okay.
Because I don't know how relevant this question is to our podcast. So, well, but let me just read it out. Who do you think my celebrity crush is? We're gonna change that to. Okay, we're gonna make this a little bit cheesy, so bear with me. But, who is is there a Bible character that you most look up to?
That you look up to, or do I look up to?
That I look up to.
Yeah,
Let's do that.
yeah,
that
yeah,
I look
yeah,
up to.
yeah.
That you can you take a guess? Which is a Bible character that I look up to as a child? Yeah. And maybe as an adult. Mine is super cheesy and it's very easy to guess.
Is it?
I don't
Okay.
know. I think girly girl, like grow up, look up to this person.
I don't know about Christian girly girl. So my brain goes to Ruth,
Okay, close.
but
Along that line. Yeah,
Okay.
keep going.
Esther.
Esther!
Ah! Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That is my queen. Oh my goodness, I looked up to her.
I can see it now.
I was a child. I would always say that like I want to be Queen Esther.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like I mean, again, no pun intended, but she's such a queen. Her confidence.
Oh yeah.
Her faith in God. Like the way she stood up to people that don't have her best interests, and the way that she carries herself, I feel like is so admirable.
Well, I mean, the way she carried herself is the reason why she saved the whole nation.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
It's through her whole presence. You
Right.
know? So, yeah.
Yeah.
I
No.
love
Yeah.
that.
She is my
Powerful.
OG Bible character that I look up to. Now I'm curious. Do you have a Bible character that you grew up admiring, or
Not-
even as an adult?
Not grew up, but now reading the Bible, yes.
Okay.
Because I think my brief childhood memories, it was like the basic Noah, Moses stories, or Jonah. Which, by the way, I love Jonah's story.
Me too.
That is one of my favorite
Goodness.
stories.
Okay, wait, pause. Have you read Tim Keller's book on Jonah?
No.
You should read it.
Okay.
I like cry reading that book. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the title is, but we'll plug it in
Yes.
the caption.
Yes.
But you should read Tim Keller's book
Okay.
on Jonah.
Okay.
So good. It's a short book. I mean, there's like maybe it's not very long, like 50 pages maybe. So you can definitely I wouldn't recommend rushing into it, but
Yeah.
such a great book.
Okay.
Anyways, Jonah.
Yes, Jonah. But not the whale part, but afterwards.
Right. Yeah.
Because that kind of connected with me too, where like he's the God like builds a tree, and then all of a sudden, I think in 3 days he scorches him.
Right.
I thought it was so funny.
Yeah. Are you crying? Okay.
No, but it was funny and emotional. I think I cried and laughed, and I was like, okay, yeah, because it was like I felt like God was like speaking to me, like
Sure.
through that in a funny way, but same way of how he was doing with Jonah. But yeah, no, those were I think the three main characters. Obviously, Adam and Eve that I can remember, but I never related to them because they're like, I'm a little girl, and these.
Sure.
It's like But now reading the Bible, yes, I do have a character. Do you want to guess?
Oh, okay. Can you give me some hints?
Old
or New Testament?
New Testament.
New Testament.
Yes.
Ooh. Oh my gosh. We have so many Bible heroes in the New Testament. Okay.
I actually have two.
You have two?
I have two, yeah.
Give me a hint. And I don't have
Well,
to
actually,
guess too.
One is more than look up to, I really connected. I think we have a very similar history past, and through this character, God really opened my eyes and heart that like even if I come across people who have a holier life than me, that I'm still special to him, you know?
Okay. Saul, Paul.
He is one, but he's not the one that I'm talking about. So Saul Paul is a character that I look up to now.
Okay.
But the one that I actually connect, like what I started with, is somebody else. I've ended with Saul Paul. So right now he's like my main dude where I'm like...
That you're like learning a lot.
Yeah. And it's also like giving me hope that even if I persecuted Jesus, that I have hope, you know?
Yeah.
But this other character is more of like, hits my past histories and like, but this character is not like a main character.
Oh.
They're not like,
okay.
They don't have a book like Esther or of one of the writers, basically. But they're mentioned.
I may have a guess. Mary Magdalene?
Yes.
Oh!
Yes.
She is a main character.
She is main character energy, but she's not, I heard that she actually wrote something, but I don't think it's in the Bible. But I think somebody found some manuscript towards the end of her life in a cave or something.
She has such a beautiful story.
Yeah.
Oh my
goodness.
goodness.
Beautiful story. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he used her story a lot to make me feel okay about my situation.
I think knowing a little bit about you and kind of like what you've been through, I can see the connection.
Yeah.
Of how you, like, why her story speaks so much to you.
Yeah.
Ooh, and this will be a future podcast that will come out. Yeah. We're gonna share our
Stay
testimonies.
tuned.
So.
Whenever I'm ready.
Yeah.
And I won't like bawl.
Right.
Yeah, because I still get too emotional, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's still like too early in the stages.
Still fresh.
Yeah. So February 12th is my anniversary with God.
Oh.
So that'll be my 1 year anniversary of like accepting God in my heart. Yeah.
So special.
I know. So.
Yeah. And it's not that you got baptized, right? It's just kind of like your personal.
Yeah. No, that was my when I accepted God.
Right.
Created the new covenant, and then my baptism was in November.
Okay. For sure.
Yeah. Okay. How would you describe the feeling of being in love in one word? This is a hard.
So many relationship questions. Okay, do you mind if I like step it up a little bit?
Yeah.
Let's do like in love from human to human, and then in love with God.
Yes.
So it's like 2 questions. Okay.
Yes.
So there's a part A and B. 5-point answer each. Human to human, I think I would describe it as comfortable. Like it's easy. And I think this is something that I whenever I talk to like my friends and things like that, and they're like, oh my goodness, like how do you know like he's the one? I'm like, honestly, it's when it's easy.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and not to say that like there are like no hardships or you know and things like that, but like someone that you feel safe with. Safe. That's
my word.
Okay,
I'm gonna say that word.
Okay, I will say comfortable. You will say comfortable can be you feel like when you feel safe is when you feel comfortable.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So that's like a human to human, and I think like it can be like you know like you feel like safe with your friends and you know like your partner or things like that. With God, I think growing. That would be my word. And I think growing really kind of like encompasses like the hard times where you feel like you know like it's harder to love God, and the easy times when everything is going well, you know. So I think that would be my word. Yeah. What about yours?
With humans, it was trust, but I like safe better.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, I'm gonna take safe.
Sure.
Because I don't think I could even begin love without trust. Because I think trust is such a huge thing for me.
It's foundation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what do you have if there's no trust, right? And then with God, all encompassing and on His end and surrender on my end.
That's how you would describe falling in love with God, is when you surrender.
So what I mean by surrender is like, okay, I don't think I knew what love was. I've never felt love till February 12th when He embraced me.
Okay.
When I repented and He embraced me. And that love, I've never felt anything like that. It was warm. It was like so deep in every aspect, like physically, emotionally, mentally, like spiritually. Oh, I know the word. Fool.
Oh.
Fool.
Yeah.
That is, yes. Okay, I take all my words back. Fool.
That's your word.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I think surrender and all that is what I do
it's
now. It's like the outcome of the love, but the actual feeling of the love is fool. Because one thing that I realized is before I accepted God, I was searching for everything. I was hungry. But I didn't know what I was hungry for.
Yeah.
You know, like I needed more money. I needed a promotion in my career. I always needed something. And even spiritually, I was going to like Sedona, to the vortexes, to meditate, to get even closer to whatever without accepting God, but the universal God, which is superficial, right?
Right.
And so no matter how much money I would pour into it or have crystals or whatever, like none of that mattered because I was still hungry. And I was hungry and thirsty for all these other things when the only thing that could fulfill me is Jesus. So the moment I accepted that, I felt so full, or even if at that moment of my life, I was at the lowest where I had nothing, but felt the fullest in my life.
Wow.
So,
what a way to explain what falling in love with God is. Yeah, I mean, like, what I'm hearing is, like, you've been searching for some sort of validation from the world and from, like, worldly things or from other spiritual entities.
Yeah.
And you have never felt full until you met God. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people suffer from that without knowing, because I didn't know that the only person that could fill you is God.
Yeah.
That's why I was trying this, I was trying that, and I was pouring money into this and that, and like, it drained every penny of me. It drained my soul. It drained everything till I literally walked to God naked and like dying and was like, please save me.
Yeah.
Because I had nothing left. I had nothing left to give Him. And it was also like, I felt so ashamed for even asking Him at that point, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's just like, it's crappy, you know? It's like He's giving you a whole bunch when you've literally given everything to the world. Yeah. And then now you're coming to me like, please save me. Yeah. You know, it's like, it's such a shameful, like embarrassing, just, like I felt crappy. Yeah. But He didn't care, so. Yeah. But
I know before we started recording, you had mentioned a little bit about how you could relate to the prodigal son.
Yes.
And like his story.
Yeah. That's literally where I was. I was broken. I was broke financially, broken physically, emotionally, mentally.
Yeah.
I was drinking every day, smoking, like I was a shell of a person. And I was giving all of my attention because I was in New Age without knowing that I was part of New Age. And then God opened my eyes to who I was playing with, and yeah.
Like, so want to use my dig deeper card, but we'll save that for that episode that we're waiting. Also, no pressure. Okay. Wow, we really went into level 2 connection.